How can I stop truck tire rubbing after a lift kit? If you've recently installed a lift kit on your truck or 18-wheeler and noticed the tires rubbing against the body or suspension parts, you're probably wondering how to fix it. Tire rubbing can cause damage to your tires and body panels, and it can even affect your vehicle's handling. Luckily, there are clear steps you can take to solve this issue and get back to off-road adventures or heavy-duty hauling without worries. First, it's important to choose the right tire size and wheel offset when upgrading your truck. If your tires are too wide or the wheels have an aggressive offset, they will push the tires closer to the fenders or suspension components. Picking tires that are narrower or wheels with a more positive offset, meaning they push the wheels inward, can create more room and prevent rubbing. For example, switching from a 24-inch wide tire to a 20-inch wide tire can make a big difference. Next, check your fender liners and wheel wells. Sometimes, factory liners are too tight for larger tires after a lift. Trimming or removing parts of the fender liner or inner fender can give your tires more space during turns or when the suspension compresses. Be cautious with trimming. Cut small sections at a time and test fit your tires to avoid overdoing it. Another effective step is installing wheel spacers. These spacers push your wheels outward or inward, depending on the setup, helping to clear the body or suspension parts. For example, a 5mm or 10mm spacer can often solve minor rubbing issues. Additionally, adjusting or upgrading suspension components like control arms or shocks can realign your suspension and create more clearance. Some lift kits come with upgraded control arms designed specifically for larger tires, which can help prevent rubbing. If your lift is on the lower side, you might consider adding a taller lift or leveling kit. Increasing the lift height provides more vertical space between the tires and the truck body. But be careful not to lift too much, as excessive height can make your vehicle unstable or cause handling problems, especially on heavy trucks or 18-wheelers. Upgrading to aftermarket suspension parts designed for larger tires can also help. These parts, like heavy-duty control arms or shocks, are built to accommodate bigger tires and maintain proper suspension geometry. They help reposition the suspension so the tires don't rub during off-road driving or sharp turns. Finally, check your tire pressure and how your suspension compresses during driving. Properly inflated tires reduce the chance of rubbing, and understanding how your suspension moves can help you identify when and where rubbing occurs. Installing bump stops or adjusting tire pressure can prevent tires from contacting the body during extreme suspension travel. For larger trucks and 18-wheelers, these fixes are similar but often requiring professional help. Heavy-duty vehicles may need custom fabrication or suspension adjustments to prevent tire rubbing after a lift. Ensuring enough clearance is vital for safety, tire longevity, and maintaining proper handling when carrying heavy loads or driving off-road. By carefully selecting the right tires and wheels, trimming body components, and adjusting suspension parts, you can stop your tires from rubbing after installing a lift kit and keep your truck ready for any adventure.